Without right direction, May of 2018, I love water. Everybody knows me. I always vacation overseas in water. I said I need to be in water. So I planned this very expensive trip to go to Aruba. I had a suite by myself. First night I got there, we had dinner at 7. By 2:00 a.m. I was just so sick. And I just knew that something was wrong, but I thought I had a virus. I think I kind of caught a virus running, coming over here on the plane. But for 2 days, I got sicker and sicker. That Sunday, I was going to the spa to get my feet done, but I'm telling you, I could barely walk. And as soon as I put my feet in the water, this pain just hit me. I've never had pain like that ever in my life. And I passed out. And my sister happened to be nearby, and the lady went and got her, and they placed me on this table, and the pain was terrible. And so I remember getting in the ambulance. I remember getting to the hospital. I remember the OR doctor saying to me, we've got to operate now. And I'm like, and I just, by this time I wasn't talking, but I remember shaking my head. They were asking me questions, and my sister did get an answer out of me, because she asked me, Donna, what's Dr. Marshall's number? And I don't think I answered her that, but then she said, well, what's the code to your phone? So I gave her that. So the next voice I heard, my sister came back in and she said, Donna, Dr. Marshall's on the phone. And she said, Donna, let's pray. And then she went into prayer, and I could hear her calling on all the names of God. I remember her saying, Jehovah Rafika. And then I went blanked back out. Then the next thing I knew, I was hearing Pastor Chandler. They kept putting the phone to my ear, and I'm laying on the table, and I could hear Pastor Chandler praying. The next thing I know, I was in ICU, and the doctor was standing over me, and he said, you awake? And I was like, mm-hmm. I was in the hospital in Aruba for almost 3 weeks. I was in ICU for 4 days, and hooked up to a whole lot of stuff. What had happened, I had eaten something that night that I didn't know what it was, but it cut a hole in my stomach. So I became sepsis. I went into septic shock, and I had congested heart failure. All of that. And also, my stomach twisted some kind of way. But I went through it with joy. I had my swat of oil there. Pastor Marshall kept calling, and everybody was praying. The church family just prayed and prayed and prayed. And I ended up with atrial fibrillation. And I can just say today, all of that's gone. I have no AFib. I'm not on any medications that I was on. The surgeon over there called me a miracle. I was like, a miracle? And he's like, yeah, you're a miracle, because I had no idea when I saw you what I was supposed to do. So all I know is that God did that thing. God did it. And if I had not been in right direction, I can't say, I don't know what I would have done, but because the teaching, it taught me to go through what I went through, which was very traumatic, with the biggest faith I've ever had, and the Lord did it. They are the best spiritual parents I could have ever asked for. Pastor Marsha is, she just gives, teaches. Pastor gives the word, and he studies the word. And I'm so glad that they're my spiritual parents. I couldn't have asked for any better spiritual parents ever, at this time in my life, ever. They're wonderful. Without right direction, I think I would be challenged. There's no other place I could ever go to get as much as I've learned here. So whenever, I see myself going over here, the Lord will kick me back over here, right here, that path. So the path to my good life has been in right direction. I gotta stay here, keep flowing right with it, growing with it. As old as I am, I'm still growing every day. Every day is a learning experience that I have in the right direction.